You're not comfortable?
I am comfortable.
I'm comfortable.
Hey guys, how are you? So I'm here with my friend Aviva. I first met Aviva when I was 107 months pregnant, and I was getting ready to have my baby shower, and a mutual friend of ours suggested I use this woman named Aviva to come cater the baby shower, right? This is where we had it, right here. It was great. The food was amazing.
Do you remember how hot
it was? It ended on record. It was the hottest day of 2013.
It was the hottest day.
The hottest day of 2013.
I couldn't stand outside. I was like,
yep.
Is the food going
Everything
to...
melted. We brought out cupcakes, and they were like this. Wah, wah.
That's all I remember. I don't even remember you being pregnant, really. I just remember
the cupcakes. I think I like sped along the pregnancy by like 8 weeks.
It was so hot.
My due date was upped by 3 weeks because of how hot it was.
Your friends they're so good that they stayed out here decorating and playing.
Miserable.
And I was like, wow, I would never do that.
Aviva hung out in the kitchen while we were outside dying a slow death of heat. Anyway, that's when I first met her.
Right.
And then and she was wonderful, and the food was fantastic, and she's just this amazing chef. You were like trained at the Culinary Institute of America. You worked at these like French restaurants. Your Mediterranean cooking is fantastic. Like, just a great job. But that's not how I got to know her. I got to know her because she eventually started training with me. We started working out. So now I knew her from her food, and then I knew her from working out. And we have this, when you work out with someone, you train with them. It's an intimate relationship.
You get to know
I know
someone.
all about your family. I know all about your kids.
Right,
I know all about your extended family, what you like, your hopes, your dreams, all of it.
Is it too much?
No,
Am I sharing too much?
Nope, absolutely not. A year goes by, an entire year goes by, and guess what I found out? After a full year of being friends with Aviva.
Yeah?
We have the same last name. I never even knew that. Never once did I even ask her last name, ever.
It's not important.
It is important because it's the same name as mine.
I know, I'm coming for the Wolf Pack.
If your name was different, then it wouldn't be important. But the fact that we have the same last name is that we might as well have the same birthday. You know how I feel about birthdays. When's your birthday? Say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
July 27.
February 26th. We don't have the same birthday.
Not even.
This is Aviva Wolfe.
Hi.
One of the coolest people you will meet. She is down to earth and smart and savvy and witty, and she is spunky, and she's got tons of awesome snarky spirit, and those are all the qualities I look for in a blonde.
Awesome.
So how are you?
I'm good. It's a beautiful day now. I'm like relaxed.
20 minutes ago, it was the coldest day on record.
I think I bundled my kids up with scarves and mittens. It's cold. It's gonna be 65.
I don't understand. I can't make sense of the weather. It has nothing to do with the 7-day I see the night before. I don't understand it.
Just go with it.
You're
I may take the jacket off and then I may put it on.
I'm wearing a bra and I may take this off. And 5 minutes ago I was wearing like a parka. So it's
all right. So we'll swap. We'll end up in a whole new wardrobe.
Right. So how did you get into cooking? Were you one of those?
It's so cliche.
Kids who were really into cooking?
My mother never wanted me in the kitchen because she was super, super neat. So I was never allowed in the kitchen. But my grandmother,
right?
Like super, the story everybody says. I grew up cooking with my grandmother in the kitchen, but I really did. And my grandmother was hilarious. I mean, she had her recipes, and you had to go in there and you had to do it her way, and it was just like the same thing.
Like, what did she cook? Like matzo balls or like
she
chicken
didn't, because
fricassee?
she was so ahead of her time. She was like a vegetarian before we could spell it, before anybody could spell it. She would go to these like vegetarian conventions, and she would say they were all like real hippies, and they had long hair, and they were on a fringe, and she was like there because she thought they were onto something, like way back when, before I was around. Like she was she was doing yoga, and my grandmother was doing yoga. She was like really ahead of her time, and so cooking with her was different because it wasn't like cooking with your grandmother, like ton of flour and ton of butter and making cookies, but there were organic ingredients, and we're like, what is that? Right. Nobody knew what it was. She was the freak. She was really a freak, but we knew that every blueberry pie that she did make cost her $14. She's like, you don't know how expensive these blueberries were, so eat slowly. Right. So it was like it was different. It was like she was different. She was like so ahead of her time,
was her name?
So smart. Her name is Erna. Her name still is Erna. Oh. She's still hanging in.
Kicking.
She's
I love it.
She's still kicking. Not cooking, but
it's okay.
She's still in the game. And she like really inspired me. I mean, she inspired a lot of people. Just to say she inspired me is like really not the whole story.
Right.
She inspired so many people, and she just taught us how to eat. Like she really taught us how to eat. Like eat well, not to sit at the table and eat slowly and to come together.
I don't even understand the words
I
you're
know,
saying.
it's so funny. It's so funny because it's so foreign to us.
Right.
I mean, when do you ever eat sitting down?
Never.
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 Right.
The last time I ate sitting down, I think I picked up one of those, those phones where you used to put the handlebar down onto the phone and then you picked it up and you put it like this. It's still the international sign for phone, even though nobody even knows what this is anymore. But yeah.
That's funny. I never thought of that.
Right? Well, you don't change it. We're not like, oh, are you on the phone?
How would you even do it? Like this?
I guess. We don't do that. We're like, call me. And then the other camera turns around, the person's like, what?
My daughter wouldn't even say call me. She would just text me and it would say call me on it. It wouldn't even be this.
Right.
Like this would be too much work.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
My kid would tweet it. She'd be like,
your kid's already tweeting.
Go to your texting. I texted you to call me. Tweet.
So, yeah.
She's 2.
She's 2.
Okay.
She'll be tweeting, by the way.
Of course she will.
My daughter is like never without a thing.
It's
a device.
too much.
Scary.
It's an extension of their. It's a. What do you call these? The
digits?
No,
Hands?
it's What do you call your
limbs?
It's an appendage.
Oh.
Is that the word I was looking for?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so now you cook
So
with your
now I
grandmother.
cook with my grandmother,
this is what I
and
want to do.
I know.
No.
No, not even. I was
don't
an
even know
English
the story.
major. I was an English major, and I was like, I think I should teach, or I should study poetry, and just kind of like, just as a joke, I was like, let me just look into culinary school. This was the 90s, back. Remember the
Right.
90s?
Sure.
What were you like? What were you wearing in the 90s?
Are you kidding? It doesn't matter. It was all things Michael J. Fox.
Oh my God,
Whatever
that's so
Michael
funny.
J. Fox did, I did. If he
That's
made a
pretty
crappy
awesome. That's a
movie
great
like
reference.
Bright Lights, Big City, I was like, I guess I gotta watch this crappy movie. Or, that movie with Joan Jett where he like,
Oh, Michael J. Fox.
obsessed, still
Obsessed.
am.
So in the 90s, I said I'm going to culinary school. Imagine a Jewish girl in Long Island saying she's going to culinary school in the 90s.
Unheard
No,
of.
she'll never get married.
Taking a
No,
page out of your grandma's book.
She will never get married.
Yeah.
That's it. She's done. We've lost her.
Yeah.
Like write her off. Like
Look at this face. How could this face never get married?
Well,
Go on.
so I went. So I
Right.
went. I was like, you know what? You think I'm not going to do it? I'm going to do it.
I'm gonna
Because
do
once
it.
they said don't do it,
Then
I was
you have
like,
to
guess
do
what?
it.
I'm doing it.
Of course.
So-
Who are you not to do it?
I did it.
You had
I
to
did
do
it.
it. You
I
had
did
no
it. I
choice
was
but to do
I
it.
was like, I did
Right.
it. I was stubborn. I was
Right.
stubborn. I went to CIA, which is in a beautiful Hudson Valley,
Sure.
Poughkeepsie. Have you been there?
No.
It's so beautiful. Once you go for the tour, you want to sign up. You go the tour, you see it's the craziness that goes on there. You're like, there's a
I
view
wanna
of
be
the
a
river.
part of it.
I'll sign up if there's a view of the river.
Okay.
There was a view of the river, and I was like, oh, sign me up.
All right.
And I did it, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this.
Did
I
you
didn't
love
have a
it? Did you
plan.
learn things?
You love it. You love it. You just like come in there, and it's like people who are super talented, super
Right.
passionate, super focused on like just pursuing their artistry. Like people really go for it. And I'm sitting there like, oh, I'll see where this takes me.
Yeah, right.
And it's just like you get hooked. Like you
Right.
just start drinking the Kool-Aid. It's amazing. It's just so much fun. The hours are bonkers. Like you do a breakfast shift, and there's a dinner shift, and so you're up at 4 a.m. for a semester, and then you're up
Right.
late. So it's like a bizarre schedule.
Sure.
But it was so much fun and so interesting, and you
Awesome.
learned so much, and just the people you meet, and so many career changers, so many people who've been in the military who came and they just were trained in the military, and they come and they know how to do this, but now they want to do it well.
Right.
They're so trained. So it's people from like a great cross section of people, and it's like you get hooked, and it was amazing.
What was the best thing you made at culinary school?
Oh, I can tell you the worst thing I made.
You're so good at answering questions. What was the worst
best
thing
thing
you
I
ever made?
made?
What was the worst
The
thing?
worst thing, because you have to take a practical to graduate. So
But
you
can
take a final-
before you tell me this, it's going to be like, oh, I was making
No, even better. I had to make pork chops. That was you get assigned a meal to cook,
Okay.
and it's like a game show. It's like you get an
Yeah.
hour and a half, and you have to make
your
fresh
pork chop.
pasta, pork chops, and some kind of
Something in French. Okay,
something
go
in
on.
French, right? And I'm like, Jew on Jew on Jew. No pork chops.
No pork.
Like what?
What are you talking
What do you even
about?
talk about?
What
that?
part of the cow was that?
So I didn't. I was like, all right, I'm gonna wing it,
Yeah, we've all watched Chops. You got to deal with what you got to deal with. Go on.
So, I'm not. These are probably the worst pork chops ever made. But I think the chef saw
Excuse
that.
me. Were you able to eat it?
I don't eat pork chops.
No.
Were they edible?
Yeah.
He was able to cut through it.
Okay. Let me just tell you one quick story. It'll take 5 seconds. I moved up here from Haiti, where I lived all my life. I didn't know anything about a kitchen. We barely had a kitchen in Haiti. It was really
Love it. Love
prehistoric
Haiti.
and barbaric. Came up here, they put me in a class called Home Ec. We didn't have this in Haiti at all, Home Ec. They put you into groups, they give you a dish and you have to make it. Within the group, they split you up so you have a job within the group. We were pasta. All I had to do was boil the pasta. Easy.
Water. You had to get the water boiling.
That was my whole job.
You're not making fresh. We're not rolling like pasta and the pasta.
But they said it like this: you do this, you do this, you boil the water, you do this, you get the pasta ready. Boom, let's go. And I'm still like, what happened? What school is this? What time is it? Where am I? What country? What language are we all speaking? So I didn't really understand what to do. So the sauce came to me, and I was supposed to put it on the pasta, which I had never made. So I just took the pasta and I broke it in little pieces.
Spaghetti. I'm thinking of spaghetti.
Broke the spaghetti in pieces and put it in a bowl and took the sauce they gave me and poured it on top of the pasta. That's it. So there's like little jagged edges that are all sticking
awesome. That's like very modern.
That's like what I was going for.
That's very modern.
Modern and stupid is what I was going for.
So what did you get?
So they failed us. They ended up giving
us. You run the whole scheme.
We got a C- because everything else was done well except for mine. So we got a C- in that.
That's awesome. I probably got a C- in pork chops.
Excuse me, you couldn't even...
Marnie Bernstein just verified that story.
Yay! Marnie luckily was not in my home ec.
She passed. Group. She didn't get the C?
She did not get the C because she wasn't in my group. She was probably making like pollo marsala, which was combining chicken, French, and Spanish food in another group, while I was in charge of literally just making pasta. Like not making pasta, just boiling pasta.
And Marnie's saying pretty much that you peaked there.
That was,
that was the highlight of your culinary career?
Yes. To this day, Marnie still sends me food. Which is what we're going to get to.
What a good friend.
She's the best friend. There is not another friend on earth like this woman. She is my absolute favorite human being on earth.
Good.
On earth.
You need that.
I know
you need someone who's...
She literally sends food to me, and we have we call it from the movie Fletch, put it on the Underhill account. So she's like, put it on the Underhill account, and then I literally, she'll go grocery shopping. She's in New Jersey and will send me the food.
Fresh Direct?
It doesn't matter. The Fresh Direct, they come and they make it yourself. They just send you the ingredients.
She makes it. She doesn't just shop.
This woman makes it.
We all need a Marnie.
Marnie Bernstein. We all need a Marnie in our life. And then I met Aviva. Well, Marnie's moving to Boca. So anyone in the greater Boca area, you're so lucky to get Marnie. Then came Aviva. And I train Aviva. And I train Marnie. Because this is the skill that I put out into the world. And I love your effort. Ask Marnie. I talk about you all the time. As soon as you leave. Yes. I said I love training with that girl.
I complained.
She does no, because you do not complain.
I don't.
And when an exercise is hard, instead of shying away from it, she says, "Let's do it again. Give it to me again. I love it. I want more."
She's talking about me, Mom.
I'm talking about this woman right here. And so lately, she's done something incredible. She is giving me back.
Yes.
The one thing that I cannot make for myself, which is food.
We have tried. We've discussed actually teaching you, getting you in the kitchen, but I think you totally just said no.
Remember I told you what I made for dinner a couple nights ago?
No, but I think but going back, you said you don't want to touch anything.
I just don't want to touch raw meat.
You don't want to touch, and I feel like there's a lot of touching involved in the kitchen. There's a lot of touching.
Contrary to what you may think, I do enjoy touching. Touching is fun.
It's the raw chicken.
I don't want to touch that raw meat. Now, I'm not a vegetarian. But it's so gushy, soft and squishy, and it's like here.
But it's like you'll eat it.
Marnie is saying not to bother with her.
Not to bother. I should give up. I'm not determined. I'm stubborn.
Stick with her strengths, which is pretty much limited to the gym.
If I have to do a chunky monkey, then she has to touch a piece of meat. I mean, that's fair. Chunky monkeys are as bad as touching.
Chunky monkey is the worst exercise in the world.
What is the chunky monkey?
Chunky monkey is.
Why do I hate them so much?
Because they really, really hurt. You have to squat down on the ground and grab the ground and pull it towards you, and then hop your legs and then grab the ground and pull towards you, then do the whole thing backwards.
But not like that, you don't look cute doing it. So it's not like one of those you can do that I look great, like that, or I look great, but it's like you look.
What was the second one? What was this exercise? I look great. I look awesome.
It was like a rotator.
It was a little bit of a weird thing. So you are phenomenal in the gym.
Oh.
You give me 100% of who you are,
because
and you can't make that up.
Because that's what we want.
No, that doesn't.
Because we want to be healthy.
You can't.
Because we want to be healthy.
Yes, but
because we want to be healthy.
You can't pretend to have drive. You can't fake it. I'm sorry.
So
it is deep
inside
nice to
hear,
you,
because
Aviva,
in my mind, I'm like a little bit of a lazy person.
Are we all a little self-deprecating?
In my mind, I'm sitting on the couch, and
Well, get out of your head.
Okay.
You're too stuck.
Okay.
So what Aviva's been doing lately is making me soup. I love soup. I don't even know where you make soup. How would you do something like?
I think everybody loves soup. I love soup. My friends know that if we go out to a restaurant and everyone's ordering, I will order to get the soup and salad. love the soup.
No,
I love it.
I always feel like that's not hard enough, so I'll get the super salad as my app.
Right.
And
That's
then
a
go
lot.
on.
I mean, more.
Aviva,
I
I
know.
can eat circles and squares and
destroy
triangles.
You can
around
destroy
you.
me, but I feel like soup is super good.
Soup is super good.
Oh wow, that just happened.
So what
That's
are
all.
these 3 soups
Okay,
you made?
so this is fresh spring pea soup. The weather's getting nicer. Usually I would do like lentil, or a split pea, like a heavier, like a.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's kind of sunny sometimes, so
Right.
let's go a little bit
Okay.
lighter. And this is a tomato, which I love, which is a favorite of mine.
It is so good.
Tomato soup. I feel like.
I took leftover strip chicken, and put it in there.
Did you?
Yeah,
That's
and it was
awesome.
amazing. I
think
didn't
that's
cook
a
the
great
chicken.
idea.
Chicken was already cooked.
Okay.
But I like
You
pulled
put it in the soup.
I mixed it all together. I put some with this.
Come on, the truth. I want the truth. What you
want the
really did,
truth?
because there's more. There's always like hummus and like.
No,
there's always like egg whites
okay.
and like a hummus and then
I'm
like.
gonna be honest with you.
Something
I took this.
shredded cabbage.
I
right?
took this. I put it in a bowl. I took one of those microwavable broccoli and carrot packages. I microwaved it for 2 minutes, and then I
Okay.
poured all those vegetables into the bowl. Then I took a
Great
big
idea.
can of crab meat, that you sell in the store, poured that into the bowl. Then I took a turkey burger, cut it in half, crumbled pieces of it,
In the
put that
same
into
bowl?
the bowl. Yeah, put that into the bowl. It needed some spices, so I took a teaspoon of the chopped up garlic, put that into the bowl, put a little bit of red pepper hummus, that in the bowl, and then salt and pepper.
How did
and
I
then
know? How did I
microwaved
know it wasn't just like added chicken strips? Why?
it. No, this one was just added chicken strips.
Oh,
this one I
this
went
one-
crazy.
You went crazy.
Yeah.
And how was it?
I finished it and it was healthy, and I got like 40 grams of protein.
But it tasted good.
I finished it.
You finished
No, the green part was amazing.
Green part. So the green part I make all the time, and I feel like it's very mild.
Yeah.
Because I want my kids to eat it. So I
Oh,
feel like
okay.
if I get that in, then I've
Yeah.
done half of my job is done. Like I
Right.
can, I've only got homework. If I get them soup, then all I have to do is homework and put them to bed. Like half
Maybe
the job
for
is done.
people out there, soup is the way to go. Trying to get your kids to eat healthy. Maybe it's
Soup is healthy.
Soup is
healthy.
super healthy. Soup
I mean,
is
not
like really,
French onion
Oh.
or like cream of Boston.
No, but these are all natural, like just fresh
Yeah,
ingredients.
these are
These are
amazing.
good. Like I want my kids to eat it. I want them to get like,
About minestrone soup.
that's
Yeah, it's
great.
a good soup.
That's a good soup. I mean,
But Aviva, if someone wants to buy this from you now, they're like watching and they're like, these actually look amazing.
we're working on that. That's like in the works. Like we have a whole.
Here's what you need to do. You just keep giving me the soup until you're ready to sell it to other
You're
people.
gonna stockpile my soup in
No,
your apartment?
I'm going to eat the soup. I'll
Oh.
stockpile it in my insides. It's in my inside.
Because if you can, that would be great. Because I could just make it, and you could store it, and you could distribute it.
Store it inside
You can
myself.
distribute it and just like do the full
Yeah.
marketing and tweet and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll do that.
So the kids eat soup. Also, the thing is amazing is that when you're having hot soup, you have to eat slowly. My biggest problem with eating a meal is that I inhale.
Right.
I inhale and I feel
And
like
you end up eating more.
and I end up eating more. And this gets me to sit down and eat slowly.
You know what gets me while we're swapping tricks and
Yeah,
secrets?
I love tricks.
If you chew your food 30 times before you swallow, no matter what, you will cut about 30% of your calories off your meal.
It's so funny. My grandmother used to say that. I haven't
Really?
heard that. Yeah, she used to tell us.
Grandmother, is
she's
she
a
like
genius?
Maybe
was a
she's Gandhi.
She
Is your grandmother Gandhi?
no. But she's a
Sensei.
wolf, so she's still
could be,
she's a wolf.
yeah.
But she used to say, chew your food, and I never was able to do it. Do you actually do that? You practice that?
I do.
30 times?
30 times before I
Huh.
swallow. And then you get full a lot quicker.
It's interesting. I'm gonna
It
try
is.
that.
Try that.
Yeah, I mean not with soup, obviously, but
Right. Try with soup. Try with like soup, yogurt, applesauce. These are all good things to try it with.
30 times.
30 times.
Okay, each side.
Yeah,
I
you'll
feel like it's always like 30 times on
Probably
each
get
right.
TMJ. But you know what? That's beside the point. That's good.
So that's what I love about soup. My kids eat it. We eat it like it's all the time. I put it on pasta. Like,
Oh, that's
I know.
great.
Are we allowed to eat pasta? Are we allowed to say that we eat
I
pasta?
eat chickpea pasta. Which has like no
fine,
carbs in it.
fine. So we eat chickpea pasta, or if I'm grilling chicken, I'll put the tomato and I'll spice it and put it as a sauce on the chicken. So
Oh,
I
nice.
like
Yeah.
to have it's the little black dress of foods. Like I
Give
like
us
to use,
other things like the little black dress of food. Like, what are your go-to snacks or whatever?
Oh.
It's just such an honor to have someone that really knows their way around the kitchen to give me a super honest but healthy, awesome, cool answer of a snack.
So
like, what are your
listen,
snacks?
in my house, it's the all day buffet. I have a cocktail party in my fridge at all times. I'm not kidding. And that's kind of our go-to. Everything is separated into bowls. I have a bowl of strawberries and a bowl of carrots and a bowl of celery and
Right.
a bowl of, whole grain crackers and hummus. Like I just keep that out. And
For the
so-
kids.
For the kids, but for me also, because when I come home and I haven't eaten all day and then I grab something,
You want easy, so if you
I
put
just want
healthy
it in my
the
face.
easy
What I've
position-
learned, I've worked in so many kitchens, people's homes, and really amazing kitchens. And one of the things I've learned, people who have a lot of staff, they have someone who just arranges their fridges are like pimped out, and you open the fridge and it's like, oh, you know, it's beautiful. The fresh, you can see everything. It's like beautifully presented, and it's like, oh my god, I want to eat that. Like, I don't want to go in and get the fruit roll-ups and the, you know, and eat six of them. Like, I want to eat this beautiful, like, bounty of food that I'm like in my fridge. Like, the light goes on, and it's like, oh. So that's what I do. I just keep an old, like, I make sure the house is stocked, and I just keep it like the buffet always open. And it's really good stuff. But I also have like jars like this of like soup, and now I have to stay away from trail mix because that's like one of my 5 deadly sins.
Yes, which is why when you made me those spiced nuts,
but that's right. Those are deadly. I keep those in the freezer.
You should sell those. She makes amazing spiced nuts.
Well,
They're
I
sweet
do.
and spicy.
You can. I do presently cater, and that all that stuff is available when you cater.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. So how can someone have all of this amazing food besides training you and not have do you have a website? Like what?
Viva NYC. You just.
Right, we actually have the Twitter account up on.
Oh, we do.
On this.
Fantastic.
That's great. So you can email me or call me. I like actually speaking to people.
Give your number out to everybody.
No.
Go on. You'll give you a number. 917. 521. I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Soup. It's like 917-521 soup, right? That's gonna be like I'm gonna own that. So I cater and I do this. I'll bring soup, or I'll bring a full meal, I'll bring a cocktail party, I'll bring a baby shower. You know, I'll do everything. I really just figured out what I do for the past, what I have been doing. It would just like dawned on me. It's like I'm a feeder.
Right.
Like I'm a feeder. Like I feed New Yorkers. That's
so
what I
we
do.
should get together because I'm a fitter. I make New Yorkers fit.
Oh
and
my
you
god!
feed.
That's amazing.
So they will come through you and be nourished, and then they will come through me and work it off. We need to do something like that.
We'll make feed and fit New York.
Feed and fit New York.
I feel
you feel something there?
I feel something there. A lot of F's.
Okay, we're gonna feed and fit New York, and it's gonna be really fantastic. Unless you don't.
Fantastic.
Do you like my training?
Yeah, you know I like it.
Are you happy with the
training? Yes. The only thing I wish I could do it. I still can't do it on my own.
Oh, okay.
Do I need to? I feel like I like coming. I like doing it together.
I enjoy it.
I'm really.
No, I have to tell you, there's something really intimate about training. It's not just about one person telling the other person what to do.
There's a lot of therapy involved. Let's be honest.
There's a lot of therapy.
Like what I do, also what you do is there's a lot of therapy.
Sure.
It's not just like it was a lot of venting about what just happened on the train down and the email I just got that I just need to blow up.
But I also do it with you. I don't stand over you and make you do things. Like
no,
I'm right
we're
there
a little
in the trenches
competitive,
with
aren't
you.
we?
We get very competitive.
We're a little competitive. Like if Jenna says she can hold a position for a minute and a half, I'm like,
I think I can do it too, right? And then I do it longer. So
she always does it longer.
How does the story end? It ends with me doing it longer, just in case you're playing at home and you're like, who does it longer? What?
Yeah, she always wins, of course, but I try. I try to beat her. I will beat you.
She will beat me. What could she beat me at? Well, here are 3 things you
I feel like when you have a wrist injury, I'm like, I got like an
Honey,
advantage.
I've had a wrist injury. I tore my TFCC. What? What happened?
What? ABC?
Exactly. But I love, you're very well-rounded, and you're one of those really cool, fun people that you want to meet in life who are going to get someone else, like myself, Hamilton tickets.
I'm going to try. I have a lot of luck.
I'm on a quest to get Hamilton tickets. So if anyone
twice.
else out there gets me Hamilton tickets, I will literally bear you my 3rd born. I know that's a lot.
They take credit cards. You know that, right? Ticketmaster takes credit cards.
I'm not, and I will not spend.
I think that's what you have
$900 a ticket. But I do want to see Hamilton desperately, and I'm willing to train everyone in the show and get them into the shape of their lives. Yes.
They're in great shape, though.
Listen, can they hold a chunky monkey into a handstand pose?
No.
For like 20 minutes?
Nor do they want to. Nor do they need to anymore. They're done.
They're done with that because they're Hamilton.
Because they're, by the way, great.
I would know.
You should see it.
I would know because I didn't see it.
I'll lend you I bought the book for my daughter. I'll lend
you. Oh, the playbill? Thank you. Can I see your playbill?
The script with all the stories, like you can read it.
I want to read it to see who was in Law and Order. That's what I want to see. That's the only reason I pick up the playbill at a Broadway show, because I want to see who else was in Law and Order.
Oh, I wasn't in Law and Order.
As someone who was in 3 episodes, I'm just saying.
What?
I played a reporter. Wasn't much of a stretch.
That's not a stretch, but that's pretty awesome. You know, they film Law and Order on my block a lot.
Up there?
So should I tell you when they're going to be there?
Yes. I mean,
do you want to just like...
I know those guys. They're like my BFFs. No.
Oh.
Some of them are.
All right. You
Anyway.
can still come and stalk them.
I
with
would
me.
like to still come and stalk them.
They film everything uptown, like in the, like that Riverside Park.
Yeah.
And, like, right on West 86. It's like always trailers.
I know.
And they're always in my way. This is like a little bit of a sidebar that I need to get off my chest, but they're
Go.
always in my way. The guy with the flannel shirt and the thing is like, "Miss, you can't walk in the middle of the scene."
Always on New York
I'm like,
City
it's my
streets.
block. What do you mean you're in my
Always.
scene? Like
Always.
this is my
This
scene.
is my scene. You're in.
You're in it, and I'm like, can you just hang on till I get my fairway bags up, and then you can continue, Julia. Whatever your name is.
That's really
like Blake
Detective
Lively.
Benson. Yeah,
Yeah, whatever
exactly.
you are. Just hang tight.
That's
I gotta
Gossip
get.
Girl.
Oh,
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. And that's the only
That is
like
so
celebrity
funny.
I know.
No, in New York City, they every other street, right? They're filming something.
Oh my God! And they have their whole like
The catering.
right, the catering.
The catering.
And it's
It's just ginormous. And when you go, I will tell you, I've been on 3 different shows now, like different kinds of
Right.
shows, and the catering display, it's like every kind of food you could ever imagine.
do
Like
people need to eat that?
no,
Much?
no. But listen,
Between
here's
the
the
scenes?
thing. Like, it's really all I want to do is sit I want to sit down on the floor and
that
just eat, right?
No
But you
matter what,
can't.
people like free food.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it seems like
Free
free
anything.
food, right?
Free
So no matter,
anything.
even if you're like
Right.
the star of Law and Order,
No, but that's my
you
point.
like free food.
Because if you're on camera, nobody eats. It's all for off-camera
Oh, you're
people.
kidding.
No, I walk by and and I'm making meals in my head, and then I walk the back.
Is it really nobody?
Nobody on camera will sit there and make like a peanut butter and jelly
Ever?
sandwich.
Even Lucy and Ricky? Because I always see their trailers are out.
Really?
Doesn't it always say Lucy and Ricky?
Oh, they're trying to give them, what are they, misnomers or something? I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, so that's what goes on in
All right.
the neighborhood. And then, so I just want to say that if you're filming on West 86,
Yeah.
I can say that, right?
Yes, you can.
You know, like just throw us a bone.
All right.
Make us a care
We're going to be
package.
nice to you.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, you're going to keep working out.
Love working out. We got summer. We got bikini
We got
season.
bikini season.
We
Because you
got...
and I are the kind of people that'll run around in bikinis.
I will not.
Run around in a
I will
bikini.
not run around in a bikini.
Okay.
Will you?
No, of
When
course
our
not.
daughters decide to run around in skimpy bikinis, that's when we take our like saggy bodies and we say,
Excuse me. When my daughter's ready to run in a bikini, I'll be 80. Okay? So let's all
But
settle
that's
down.
what we do. Like they're gonna walk around in their little like with their tramp stamps
know.
and their stuff, and we're gonna be like in the same bikini next to them.
I can't.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see me in that. No one's
Never.
gonna
I don't
wanna
want to see my
me in that.
daughters in that. Your daughters in that.
No one wants to see my daughters in that. This is going to. I hope this was not for display only,
This
because
is-
this will
this
be
is-
for
and this
consumption
is
only.
The girl, I
Applesauce.
want you to try the girls. Do the
Okay.
girls eat?
The girls eat a ton. Have you
They-
seen?
The girls eat a ton. I want you to try that because I feel like
Okay,
for the whole fun for the whole family.
I will. I love it.
Game
I
show.
will. Done. I'm in. And we'll have to have a challenge where you teach
Oh.
me how to cook, and I will teach you how to do the one thing that you
Marnie.
want to do.
I'm telling you, I will make it happen.
Okay.
You know,
Marnie, are you still watching? I don't know if Marnie's still watching.
I will get you in the kitchen.
Okay.
We'll do the pasta. I feel like we have to start with
We
pasta.
should do a Periscope show in the kitchen, trying to make just a dish. We'll make a dish.
Oh, so doable.
Okay.
And I'll do like 10 chunky monkeys while you're cooking.
I love it. This is fantastic. And the weather has come full circle. We started freezing.
Freezing again.
Then it was so hot
Freezing.
that I thought I was going to literally
I'm gonna
die
go
a
put on
slow
my
death
thermals.
of sweat. And now it's freezing again. Mother Nature is so fickle.
Here we are. I'm blind. I'm blind from the
Women.
sun.
You know women.
She's playing the woman card,
Always.
right?
I'm not even getting into politics. Thank you so much. Did you have fun?
I
You were
did.
like,
This
what are we
was-
going to talk about? I'm like,
what
literally
are we gonna
nothing.
do? How do I sit? What do I wear?
I'm like, literally, we're going to talk about nothing for a half hour. It's going to be
I feel like
fantastic.
it's awesome.
This
It's
is
so
what
much.
we-
This is what we do.
This is what we
though.
do without the exercises.
Without the exercise or without like a cocktail. Like I feel like it's either right.
Yeah, we should be.
There should be like cocktails
Exactly.
or Lafayette or
L'chaim.
something
My
happening.
kosher wine. Thanks a million.
All right,
we'll
my
be right
pleasure.
back.